We are now live.
Gasp.
Hello, world. You actually have me at the start of the freaking recording.
Yeah, we're not waiting on updating.
Just because I'm skipping my computer and going to my school computer.
I mean, I did have to uninstall Discord and reinstall it. Because it was being a
Can you,
bit.
close your door or something?
My door doesn't close very well, Mia.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
I mean, if you want to come up and check real fast, I'm just currently buried under computer.
Nah.
So, at the moment we are down one person. We're hoping Will shows up. We will see. But at the moment, there is me. I am the kind and benevolent DM.
Kind, benevolent.
Beloved, amazed. You guys can give me cookies. Those kinds of things. I also play the party's heel monkey, the amazing cleric Darvan.
Emphasis on monkey. Emphasis on monkey.
You know, Darvan actually has a last name. I forgot that until I just looked at his icon.
I know that because I have to look at it every time I open mine.
Huh. I forgot that. Anyways, so I play Darvan. He heals stuff. We also have Michelle tonight.
Hello! I play our beloved fire starter, Inez, also known as Trogdor the Burninator.
Burnation is like normal.
She's been doing a lot more derailing the encounter.
Mm-hmm.
You said Firestarter, and all I'm picturing is Inez is now Charmander.
Char!
As long as I never turn into Charmeleon, I'm okay with this.
Just skip straight to the dragon.
What is wrong with Charmeleon?
He is a grumpy butt who needs to go in a corner and think about what he's done.
Ash's Charizard is also a grumpy butt.
Exactly, but I can't turn into Charizard if I never turn into Charmeleon.
True. You just want to stay cute, adorable Charmander.
Yes, Char!
What did Charmeleon ever do to you?
With a butt.
Be a grumpy butt, apparently. Anyways, we also have Zeke.
Hello. Where's my mouse? There it is. I'm Zeke. I play Adin. He's our resident shooty thing. He supposedly knows magic. He just mostly shoots things instead.
And sometimes he hits them.
Sometimes. He also likes doors, apparently.
Apparently. However, we're currently out in the middle of nature where there's no doors.
Everyone breathed a sigh of relief.
Lots of things that can catch on fire, though.
Also, there might be a fighter lady following our group somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere
his
out there
love
with the
interest. Yep. They've created
He's not aware of this, but she's after him.
He's gonna pay for his one-night stand by having somebody in love with him. We also have Mia, who keeps chortling.
Yes. I play Sorin, our druid, who happens to not be very good at animals last time. Which is amazing! But then again, his diplomacy is not as good as his handle animals not hard. It's like, double digits. But he happens to be relatively good at things, but is far outshone by his animal companion, Cubla. Like the mascot of our group or something. She is very happy to come along and eat stuff and apparently talk while I am talking. And again, that was the battle strategy at one point. So.
Last session. Oh, and as mentioned before, our party barbarian is not currently here. We're hoping they'll show up soon. Hopefully. Because there's a lot of big stuff in the next encounters. Oh, did I say that? last encounter, you guys headed out because you heard of some troubles with the nature spirits in a nearby area. So you guys went out to go see if there was anything you could help with. And you came across a group of people that were under attack by a number of animal spirits. And you guys lunged into the fray. And...
Ari.
Yes?
Mom wants you to turn the dryer on.
Okay. I will go do that. Be right back.
Might get Will. You never know.
Does anyone want to see the pretty art on my tarot deck?
Sure.
Hi, I'm always up for pretty art.
Awesome. We shall inquire the fate of our party then.
If we did actually have a world, they would know that I am still living with my parents now.
Yeah.
Anyways, last session...
Okay. I'm a basement dweller, like, quite literally.
So is she.
My room is in the basement, which is actually pretty awesome because the temperature is a lot more regular.
It's 10 degrees colder down there than it is up here in my room.
And I like things cold, so...
My basement is badass, so I can't really complain.
And I don't have to deal with people as much, because they have to walk down several flights of stairs to talk to me.
If I were going to, I'd have to go down 3 flights of stairs on a bad left knee. It's not fun.
Anyways, so last session, you guys ended up in a battle with a bunch of animal spirits. And the druid, who is supposed to be good at these kinds of things, this is supposed to be the kind of situation where druids would shine, proceeded to fail.
He rolled diplomacy.
Proceeded to fail all of his rolls. I think 1 or 2 of them critically. I don't remember for sure, though. However, eventually he... And thankfully, just in time, since several of the Panthers were teaming up on Darvan, he was actually bloodied in that battle. Inez, of all people, decided to take on a new career of bear therapist.
Mm-hmm. While not being able to understand said bear.
Sorin certainly could, though. And so got hot to hear, and nobody ever comes, and if they don't bring me pomegranate, and just this whole whining bear thing.
I have to ask, why pomegranate?
It is literally the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay.
Cubla would like to ask, what is a pomegranate again? Is it this?
Yes. Cubla then spent quite a bit of time attempting to find pomegranates. And did not.
Cubla does not know what a pomegranate
Sorry.
is.
I drew the gay agenda for the culmination of tonight's game.
You drew the what?
The gay agenda.
Yeah?
Do you not? Yeah.
I cannot tell what those read.
Give me a minute. Because I have to send the second one.
So the 3 of cups, the 8 of cups, the 10 of wands.
But the second set, I drew reverse sun, strength, and the gay agenda. Anyways, sorry.
You actually put that one in to me personally. Did you mean to share the last card with everybody so they could see?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Give me a minute.
It's the Scion game all over again! Man, it's a good thing we don't actually have listeners because we're really bad at focusing.
Squirrel!
What is
I saw that.
Pomegranate!
I thought it was.
Who
No,
has
it's in,
pomegranate?
it's in the general
Is
chat.
this a pomegranate?
Oh, there it is.
Honestly, if we have to go traveling, Kubla's probably going to be like, bring the thing. Is this pomegranate? No.
Okay. Is this going to be a running
this-
joke for a while?
No. Probably for the rest of the module.
Probably. Anyways, so you
Who
talked.
That is a mushroom spirit.
You talked to the head of the group, and he told you about what was going on, and the bear told you about what was going on, and you guys decided to go to a place. I think it was Mouth of Father Storm.
Oh, I see.
I know it was, because I decided.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head towards, in the direction that they tell you is the direction you're supposed to go. As you're approaching the area, you start to hear the sound of tremendous winds blowing. Kind of like what we've been getting outside here. Just the trees are shaking, leaves and dust flying into the air. You can hear the winds from miles away.
And no one was surprised.
So, you guys, let me drag you into the new map. And so as you approach the violent winds that beat against the rocks and trees around you come from a wide cave mouth dead ahead. You can see that the winds will keep you from approaching quickly, though there appear to be a few safe spots behind large objects. You also see an enormous beetle. Let me drag him. Oh, he's already on there. Enormous beetle. He's right here. It's kind of hard to see.
He's little tiny.
He's enormous! He's actually spread out to take up a 2x2 area.
Yeah. I'm just kind of laughing because big, huge, marking, little tiny icon.
He's the size of a tree! Guys! I mean, here, let me, there we go. It won't match up quite perfect, but there you go.
Yeah.
Now we know it's there, so you can put back.
Yeah.
Big ass beetle! It's taking shelter to the side of the cave. Viscous spittle drips from its mandibles, clinging to the grass beneath it. As soon as it sees you, it begins to chitter loudly, but you can barely make out that sound over the roar of the winds.
Druid, speak beetle.
Everybody roll a perception check for me.
Soren's like, do beetles have... I don't know, Cubla, do beetles have a language?
I don't think that you'd be able to understand it.
Well, if it does speak, I'd probably be able to understand it.
It is, in fact.
But I don't know, you know. Excuse me.
What? Am I rolling?
Thank you.
Perception.
Okay.
I'm a little distracted tonight.
Let me open 7,000
Holy jeez.
character
And yet-
sheets.
Somehow my score is still higher. To Lord.
That's because you have a higher mod.
I know.
He's got a 4.
Sure.
Soren rolled a 3.
I know.
You want me to re-roll
Cubla
that?
didn't roll great either.
Probably.
confirm?
Because it's a roll to confirm thing.
Alright, do I roll to confirm?
What did you roll?
A 20.
Yes, roll to confirm. That's how we've been playing it.
Yeah, wow.
Wow!
That's beautiful.
Up and down.
That
Do
is...
I have to roll to confirm the crit fail confirmation?
Yes.
If you get another good success. No, you didn't.
Now that
Okay.
would be almost as crazy as rolling an entire pile of tens
Yes,
or
that happened.
ones.
That happened. I don't even understand.
It was like 7 tens and then read? No, You rolled for
I think
somebody
it
who
was
was...
from Rothab.
Yeah, and she got like 6 ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was impressive. Okay. So... let me take a look at the things. And I need to roll a thing.
Just a thing.
Well, a couple things. That one. That one.
I guess we see why it's called Mouth of Father Storm now.
Okay. Let me go through... Inez, you see all, you know all.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that there's some viney looking creature things in these 2 trees here.
Okay.
Are we about to get attacked by demonic
Sorin,
tumbleweed?
you see this one.
Okay.
Cubla also sees that one.
Alright.
Adin, you don't see, and Darvan does not see.
No, Adin thought he saw,
then
then became certain it wasn't real.
And I need to move your guys's.
I'd argue that Adin thought he saw 4, and then became certain he was imagining things.
There we go. Okay, so you guys are at the edge of the map over here. A lot of the party has seen this vine horror. Inez is the only one that sees that one. So, the beetle sees you and chitters at you. Let's have everybody roll initiative so that we're in initiative order, and then I'll give you guys each a turn to react before we start doing official initiative order. And remember to click on your token.
Yeah. My computer's running slow. But
Darvan
Alright,
is
you
right
rolled
here.
decently for once.
Amazing.
I know.
Darvan, where's your initiative? There it is. Darvan, your initiative is really only +1.
Cubla, jeez.
And the beetle.
Cubla, wouldn't mind.
Okay, has everybody rolled? No, I think we're still waiting on Zeke.
Is Zeke still here? No. Left Discord.
I noticed.
Hope Will's okay.
I can roll for him, though. While we wait to see. Reorder that. Okay, Cubla, you're the first one. So you get to have your advanced turn first. We'll continue. Just let them know that we're getting into battle. And I'll just do the same thing as I will with Zenra. So, a couple things for you guys to keep in mind. Right now the area is in bright light, because it's daytime. The large clusters of stone are blocking terrain. You can climb onto the stones with a DC 15 athletics check.
For clarity, real fast, my network driver crashed. To restart, I'm going to connect net up and restart computer.
Okay.
So,
We're just getting battle started.
alright, plays. I hate computers.
So you're going into a job where computers are your job. You know
Yeah,
a lot of the
work up.
fixes.
Yeah.
Okay, so trees are blocking terrain. They'll also cover. The cave mouth, called the Mouth of Father Storm, blasts the area with powerful winds that have a variety of effects you want to keep in mind. Moving into a square to the east, northeast, or southeast, so going any direction to the right at all, costs an extra square of movement. At the end of each round, everybody will need to make an endurance check, or you'll get pushed away. Blocking terrain creates a square behind it that is immune to the wind's effect. It's already marked on there. If you have any spells or anything that could potentially create more blocking terrain, then that could also create more unaffected areas. If anybody happens to be insubstantial, they aren't affected by the winds. So, with that in mind, Cubla, it's really windy, and there's a bug. It's not a spider.
Yeah, bug.
But it is enormous. It is bigger than you.
Kubla's like, that's really big.
It kind of looks like a spider.
It's a big bug. That's a big bug.
It's big, shiny, and black. Jitters.
He's like,
Has too many legs.
Pathetic cat noises. Pathetic cat noises.
Anything you'd like to do, Cubla?
It was like, I'm getting dirt. Bless my ass. I'm coming over here. Ah, blessed relief.
Okay. Darvan. Oh, I'm going to assume that we did some healing. Let's say that everybody's back at full health, since I forgot to actually do it. Okay, Darvan.
What is your actual full health? I don't even remember. It's something stupid.
You can double click on her.
There we go.
Oh, and the other thing that your perception rolls told you, because I think most everybody got above a 12, except for Adin. You can see something carved into the floor of the cave, but you can only read it from up close. So Darvan goes, "Do you think that's the instructions for how to get to the whatever it is we're going to? Heart of Sleeping Stone?"
Maybe.
I think we need to get past the beetle.
You don't say. And the viney thing.
The what?
The viney thing.
The what?
Both viney things.
No, there's one.
2.
What?
There's two?
There are 2 of them.
What viney thing? You guys are...
The things in the trees over there.
Alright, I
Festers
tell you
at the
what,
trees.
Darvan. Because you can clearly see the best out of all of us, you should run into the trees and count them.
Darvan goes stomping into the wind. How far can he move? Is it 6 or 8 spaces?
Remember, Darvan's glasses actually do shit.
They do. He doesn't have them on. Because why would he have them on? 6. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy cow, it's windy.
Cubla. How far do you move? Oh, you move lots.
And that's all he'll do.
Mm-hmm.
The vine thingies are just like watching you without its eyes. Sorin, it's your turn.
Sorin goes, holy crap, there's weird things.
There's a beetle and a weird viney thing in the trees.
What the heck are these things? Roll.
Well, that's a beetle.
Roll. Thank you. What are they?
That is a giant beetle, specifically called a tangler beetle. And you think you heard from somebody once that the viney things are called vine horrors. They are actually ensorcelled vines, basically animated plant things, and they are evil. The beetle's just a beetle,
Give me a sec. I need to look.
but it will fight to defend itself because, you know,
It's the beetle.
this is a world where people kill things just for murder hobo reasons. The animals all have to defend themselves.
Anyways, Sorin's like, oh, okay, those are things. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna take notes from Cubla. Comes over here.
You also know that when the vine horrors are not hanging in the trees, they'll have a humanoid shape. Anything else for you, Sorin?
No.
Okay, the beetle. It's not his turn yet. Inez, it is your turn. Also, you don't have to be off the map. You can be further up. Cool. You're going to have severe disadvantages to any flying you do. Unless you're flying away.
I was about to say, I'm going to have severe disadvantage entirely. I don't weigh enough to fight that kind of wind.
Does she want to try and get on Cubla?
I think I'd rather try and get on Saerenrae.
Zenra's not going to be doing.
Well, Saerenrae can do things.
Yes, but
I just won't be rolling attacks.
Mm-hmm. Usually you have the non-here people go off to the side.
It's true, but in this party, Inez would prefer to ride Saerenrae than Cubla.
Alright, Saerenrae, into battle! Noble steed.
Inez would like to ask Saerenrae if she can ride her.
I am sure Saerenrae will allow that.
Sorry. I'm looking at my skills for a second to see if there's anything useful in them. Oh, I'd like to detect magic.
Okay. Well, the vine horrors, you can sense arcane energy from them. They seem magical at heart. The beetle is a big-ass beetle.
Yep, no magical energy.
Cool. There's some faint magical energy in what looks like a burial mound here. There could be magic items in there or something.
Okay.
And I mean, the winds themselves seem magical in some way, but there's nothing that screams this is magic.
Yeah, Inez would just more trying to get a sense of what might be magically trapped than anything else. But she'll be like, so until we figure out what's in that mound, let's not climb it.
What mound? There's a big log between Darvan and the mound.
There's mound over there.
Inez looks at him and goes, again, with your great eyesight, you should see this.
Darvan pointedly ignores her. Aiden is...
She does have a point.
Aiden is going to...
Come up to this tree. Wasn't the tree gonna... No, probably not. It's not big enough.
Inez goes, next you're going to tell me you can't even see the giant blowing all this shit around.
There's no giant! It's coming out of the cave!
Yeah, your track record on seeing things is not high today. Wanna go?
He's like, yeah, well, your track record on healing yourself is not real high. Do you want to be healed in the future? No? Shut up. And with Aiden done... Oh, never... I didn't roll for Saerenrae. Let me roll for Saerenrae. Okay, that brings us back up to the top of the order. Saerenrae will tell the Drake to stay back here and probably move this direction. That brings us back to Cubla. And this is official first round of the encounter.
As a note, what is it that we're rolling at the end of our move?
It'll be at the end of the round. Not this first one, because that was kind of an unofficial round. But at the end of each round after this, you'll need to roll an endurance check.
What is an endurance check?
Oh, this is one of those things that doesn't translate. Hold on.
That's why I wanted to ask. I knew it was going to be something like that.
What would a good equivalent be? It's not really a reflex save.
Fortitude?
Sure! Fortitude works.
It's not a reflex, and it's not a will save.
I'm gonna say fortitude works.
Sounds good, right?
Fortitude sounds good to me. Okay.
Okay.
Cubla!
Cubla's like, Saerenrae moved in my spot, and is like, okay. Yeah, come up here. Meow. Meow.
Chitter, chitter, chitter. Waves legs. And it's windy. The wind is ruffling through her fur.
It's like, oh man, why did you bring me here? Well.
Anything else for you, Cubla?
No,
Cubla rolls to intimidate the wind.
Yes! She's gonna scream into the void. Effectively. I'm gonna... Oh, jeez. The one time you roll well.
The wind is unaffected. It had no effect.
Sad.
So, as it becomes their turn, what looked like ordinary vines hanging from the trees drop down and coil into a humanoid shape that sparks with arcane energy. So the spell fiends, everybody can see them now because they are no longer hidden. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, not quite. It will move right here and stay in this protected spot. And it waves its vines at you guys creepily. It's like, ooh, creepy.
Sorin awkwardly waves back.
It pauses. Darvan will move forward some more. 1, 2, 3. He's like, this wind really sucks.
What was that?
Since Saerenrae is serving as your noble steed, Saerenrae will ask what direction you want to go. Inez.
Let's see.
Towards the next wind area?
There is nothing really close to me right this second. Sorry. Inez doesn't really want to start throwing spells around, especially yet. She's too far away. Okay. Who all is carrying weapons?
Out of us?
Yeah.
Like out or something?
Yeah.
Darvan has a sling.
Pretty sure Sorin has his scimitar out.
And Adin has his crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inez leans over to Sorin and says, "May I?" and grabs the sword and casts,
Doesn't even wait for an answer.
He's just like,
and casts Instrument of Agony on it as well.
He's just like silently questioning what's going on.
So
Oh, this is
+2
gonna be
on
entertaining.
Intimidate.
It's very intimidating. It's a sort of iciness.
Well, it also has the ability to discharge that effect to nauseate an enemy.
Okay. So your sword now, your scimitar, has an aura. You sense this.
It's like, looks down. Okay.
It's a little bit of a weird aura, given that it's a divine aura, and Inez's god is a dragon.
So
It's a divine aura.
at the moment, I just realized until you guys separate, you and Saerenrae will go at the same time. So when you actually come up in the turn order, you won't have your turn. Since technically I just realized it's not your turn.
Okay, cool.
But with that said, do you want your noble steed and friend companion to move forward anywhere?
Well, you know Saerenrae's gonna want to get up on something and smash, so...
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that Inez is waiting till Saerenrae gets close enough to something to smash.
Okay, moves forward into the wind. The vine horror will scoot forward. 6. This manages to stay in the thing and still reach you. What does it use? That's what it uses. It will use Lashing Vine of Dread. So this is going to be against Saerenrae. Versus... Ah, crap, that means I have to open Saerenrae's character sheet because it's versus reflex. Hold on, opening character sheet. Reflex is here somewhere. Okay, so that does hit. And it does... What does it does? I have like 17 million windows. Lashing tail of... Or lashing... Vine, not tail. Lashing Vine of Dread. So, 9 points of damage. Sorry, Inez, you gotta move for a sec. 9 points of damage. And luckily you're in front of a rock, so you only get pushed. You guys only get pushed 1 square. as vines erupt out of the ground in front of you and smack at Zenra, barely scratching her, but sending her back until she hits basically the rocks there that are kind of protecting. Otherwise, she would have gone back 5 squares. That's all that vine is gonna do. Sorin, it is your turn.
Sorin is like, he is going to... Are there negatives to using ranged weapons in this wind?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I assume that also goes to throwing anything.
I do think, however, that since you're behind that rock right now, you will take negatives because the terrain is in your way.
Yeah, but...
And yeah. I probably should give negatives for the win, but I don't think I will. Your things are going fast enough that the wind... And it's... If you were shooting, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet away, distance shooting, yeah, sure. But it's a relatively short distance. Your weapons can be going fast enough that the wind won't affect it much.
There's one other thing I need to look at. Because Sorin just watched Zenra get knocked back. Is like... Sorin...
You did see the barrage of vine. Bulbasaur,
like,
use vine attack. Bulbasaur! Actually, these are probably closer to bell sprouts. These are giant bell sprouts.
Bell sprout.
Sorin's gonna come up here. And...
Bell sprout!
He's gonna be like, I have a scary weapon. This is gonna go badly. I know.
He's like, I have a scary weapon that can chop you into pieces.
Yeah, it's an ice sword. It's gonna hurt. You're a plant. Winter's come. Winter's coming.
Even with its relatively low will save.
That is a 9.
It tilts what would be its head and looks at you oddly without its eyes. It seems confused. More than anything. Good try, though.
And I didn't really keep track of how many spells I have, but I didn't use that many 1-level spells, so I'm going to use... We're level 5 right now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How did we do range touch attacks?
You really should write this down, because we do this every
did!
time.
But I don't know what it's been a while since I've used it. Did I write it down in the back? I should have.
I mean, I think last time we realized we were doing it wrong, but I still like the concept of your caster level plus your dex.
So, D20 caster level and dex?
Sure.
Okay, so Does that need to be rerolled?
Because I think
Okay.
I think it's officially just caster level plus d20.
I rerolled that. He's throwing a snowball.
Okay.
Trying. He got a 1. Which meant I had to type the entire stupid thing out again. It was
So,
rude.
the snowball forms between your hands, and you chuck it at the viney monster. And the creature's head that you were aiming with just splits apart and lets the snowball pass through. And then it is caught by the wind and broken up into many small snow chunks, which then fly back into your face.
I don't take damage to it, right?
No, but you'll get a -2 for having snow chunks in your eyes.
It's like, jeez, it's just like home.
It feels like a blizzard. Also mixed in with a good amount of dust. Anything else you would like to do, Sorin?
I can't. I used up my moves.
Okay, the beetle will do a thing.
Probably move.
No, he likes where he is. He won't get blown away there.
Okay.
That's a range 5. No, the beetle won't do anything. He'll stay here. He'll like kind of chew on the wall a little bit or something. He likes it right here. It is not your turn because you already had your turn. Adin will move forward here, and he will fire at the spell fiend. And I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus like 5 or something. Nope, he does not hit. Sorin, an arrow goes right past your head and plunges into the ground near you. Nowhere near anything. That is the end of the round. So everybody roll that check while I add a few more things to the initiative.
What check are we rolling?
Fortitude save, I think is what the decision was.
Okay, sorry I missed that for some reason.
No, I asked it at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Ha! 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 You have no idea, my fortitude save, like, sucks.
Mine are only vaguely better.
Now, if you want me to roll will saves, we can have a discussion.
Yeah. That's Sorin too.
But fort saves? Ha ha ha, you're
Cubla's got
funny.
something that's a reflex save. Is Cubla's amazing.
Yep.
Holy cow, Darvan.
Jeez. Darvan, why do you have a 9? Good lord.
Darvan is very solid.
We did pretty well as a group.
I'm just going to roll d20s for Saerenrae and for Adin.
I feel... What? What?
Neither one of them. However, Saerenrae is still in front of the rock. Adin gets blown back 2 squares. What did everybody else roll?
Above 20.
Yeah.
Above 20 for everybody? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you all are good. So Saerenrae kind of gets blown back against the rocks again. Adin just kind of slides. Oh wait, no. Adin is not. He's unaffected
was
by
in
the
a-
wind.
Yeah.
He was in a wind square.
Cool. Actually, he is in a non-wind square.
Yep. So, suddenly, you guys realize as you are trying to make your way to the cave, Darvan's idea is he's just going to try and run into the cave, read the thing, and leave. However, spectral forms suddenly charge out from inside a grassy mound of soil. They appear human with the trappings and weapons of ancient warriors of some primal tribe. They scream a wordless cry as they run at you guys.
Darvan, I'd recommend backing up.
Inez
What?
is like, it's cool. We're friends with the bear.
It's really loud!
Stop running!
The Phantom Warriors do not seem interested in talking, they only want to defend. Their goal is only to defend the mouth of Father Storm. So, this Phantom Warrior... How far can these guys move? These guys are insubstantial, which means they don't have to care about the wind.
Fear not. Inez will animal handle them into submission.
This
No,
one-
she'd have to diplomacy. Anyway, the way they're going, they don't have to worry about the wind anyway.
He will attack Darvan and hit really hard, but not actually do a lot of damage, thank goodness. So the creature's phantom sword slashes out and goes through Darvan, somehow seeming to only do a small amount of damage. It is necrotic damage. And Darvan is now marked.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because, there's a ghost!
That's what I was yelling at you for!
What?
Cubla's like, wow, a thing just popped out.
Technically, we could have background music and just go the whole time.
Now wipe off your headset.
Yeah, I got a lot of spit on it now. Cubla, it is your turn.
Cubla's like attacking the nice woman who keeps healing me, even though he's kind of dumb.
Must save dumb nice human.
Come on! It's like runs up, screaming something in cat. He's not quite sure. Neither is Sorin, for that matter, but she's like,
It's just kind of...
"Attack the holy freaking crap, Cubla! Good lord!" Oh, it does crit confirm on its own. I'm sorry. Ignore the last one then. I'm too used to seeing green stuff and, you know.
Wow. So... definitely hits with both of those attacks. So
Awesome.
6...
Did the crit confirm hit?
Oh, no, it did not actually.
Okay.
So just 10
So-
points of damage.
Is it less because he's insubstantial?
Yes, 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So
He's like, "Meow."
Kubla's claws hook into the phantom and tear out some ectoplasm as she
She's not quite
screeches.
sure what's going on, but
As she
Yeah.
goes to sniff it,
meh.
it just dissipates from her claws. Is not food.
Is sad.
The thing is not intimidated, like at all. You're just a cat, not at all dangerous to him.
She is offended. Jeez. It's like, how dare?
This vine horror will attack Sorin.
I'm sorry. Every time you say vine horror, I hear vine horror. And I'm just like, when did its sexuality come into this?
It will use the lashing vine of dread.
Against.
Sorin.
No, against. What am I rolling?
Oh,
What's the
reflex.
Thank you.
And
Nice.
it just misses. Barely.
Oh.
So the vines slash out at you and you go, whoa, shit, and you duck and bob and weave and avoid them all. It somehow manages
See,
to...
Saerenrae, that's how it goes.
Even though it doesn't have a mouth or any way of making noise, it screeches at you.
How do you even make that
It
noise?
sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
How did you even make that noise?
Alternatively, it says sprout. Sprout! Either one.
Either way, Sora's gonna ask. Because
It doesn't
he's
answer
a
you.
bit confused.
Sprout! It just makes the noise again. Since I cannot make the sound of nails on a chalkboard, you can hear either one you would like, but I am going to go sprout every time it makes a noise. Darvan will go, oh shit, there's a guy here. And he will do something.
Oh, Will is green again.
He will... He'll be like, Cubla! You know what this is! He backs up a step and his hands move in front of him.
Meow? Like, really? Really, really? Really?
There's now a rune right here. Well, he can't say, Cubla, don't go here! There's a rune blast here!
No. She kind of figures out what he's doing. She's walked into them enough. She's just going, really? Really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna choose to do that?
Darvan does not understand her, so does not reply.
So she's just kind of making these...
This Phantom Warrior,
confused.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will come over here and attack Darvan. Darvan goes, this is not
like,
being a good day.
Meow? Kind of like, hey!
20 versus his AC does 5 points of damage. Ow! There's 2 ghosts! Guys, there's 2 of them now.
Meow.
Saerenrae will ask if they should go towards the warriors or if they should go continue towards the spell fiends.
Inez wants to head towards the spell fiends.
Okay.
Because she's gonna get a better line on the shot there.
Any preference in what direction? Saerenrae can move 3 squares.
Inez eventually wants to end here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Do you want to take your turn or now or wait for your actual turn? Either way works for me.
I'll just take my turn so we can be done with it. Inez will hop off Saerenrae here.
Okay.
So 1 in front of it, and then take... Sorry. It's not very scientific here. Take a line on these 2.
Okay.
20 feet. I have 60 feet, so I'm not worried.
Okay.
This may be a horrible plan, but she is going to try it anyways. She also hasn't set anything on fire in a long time at this point.
So she's itchy to do it.
Exactly. You understand how this character works.
It's all been talking to people and being reasonable and not setting them on fire.
Exactly. So, this is my breath weapon. This breath weapon deals 1d6 points of damage of your energy type per 2 oracle levels you have. The shape is either 30-foot or 60-foot line. 30-foot cone or 60-foot line. You can use this ability once per day at 1st level, plus 1 additional time at 5th level. And the... Sorry, I'm looking for all the things here. They've changed stuff back here for me. Where is the save against it? I know there is one. I think it's reflex.
Reflex sounds right, since it's...
Yeah, because it isn't will. It's...
And it's not going to be fortitude.
Right, so it must be reflex, and then it'll have the...
These guys have a reflex of 12.
It's probably 10 plus caster level. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Or spell level. One of the two.
We'll say caster level. That sounds good.
This is caster level because it's an oracle ability, not a spell.
Okay.
I know.
So you're hitting the tiny things.
And then I have a racial ability that gives me +1, so it's technically 16 on me.
Okay, you definitely hit the bellsprout thing. I mean, vine horrors.
Okay. Yes! Nice roll. Not a terrible one.
The things screech because fire bad for plants.
Also, they're both on
Are they
fire.
on fire?
Yes.
Okay, so
it's actual
Sorin's not
fire,
going to
it's
come
not
over here.
magical fire.
So they are currently on fire, and it's a full round action to put it out, correct?
Yep. And fire is a 1d6 per round for every round they don't put it out.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do, Ines?
Nope. Oh, no, she would like to climb back on Zenra.
Okay. I will allow it.
Because I haven't used my full action. I have merely gone one square, and
Well,
I
I'll
would
say
like to-
I'll say that you used a move to jump down, your attack,
Okay.
and then a minor to climb back up. I won't even make
Okay.
you roll because Zenra will help you up.
Yep. Okay. Because otherwise, I will just be blown everywhere.
Okay, this vine horror right here takes the round to put itself out because fire bad for plants.
Yep.
Sorin, it is your turn.
Sorin has noticed that Darvan is in trouble.
Darvan is fine.
What?
Darvan is perfectly fine.
Yeah, but he has a sword and not a sling or blast runes. So he's like, you know what? He's gonna come over here, which he can do because he's a druid, and he's gonna come attack the phantom warrior that's in front of him,
Okay.
obviously. And with his sword,
Sword.
that will roll. He does not hit, like, at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But he's still going to roll Intimidate because he's got bonuses right now.
Yep.
It's not going to work either, but yeah, it's a 13.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let
He yells something.
Let me double check.
Kind of confused.
Well, actually, yes.
Oh, wow.
Your intimidate succeeds. Now you have to tell me what you're doing for your intimidate.
He makes a suitably good replacement form of your mother's hamster and your father's mouth elderberries one. That would make sense to a phantom warrior.
You hurt his feelings more than you intimidate him. He makes sad ghost noises. Actually, he speaks common, so he's like, "You didn't have to say that!" Ooh.
You're attacking my friend.
Anything else you would like to do, Sorin?
Nah.
The beetle is going to he's going to stay here. He's quite happy here. So,
I'm imagining he's like licking the wall or something.
yeah, he's like digging into the ground, seeing if he can find smaller bugs.
Oh, hard. Most bugs are smaller.
Yeah. It is not your turn.
Does not have a team turn right now.
Adin is going to shoot at one of the phantom ghosts and miss.
Badly, yeah.
And the last phantom warrior goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
He doesn't actually go high there.
Sorin awkwardly saying hi back.
21 versus AC.
How much do I take?
7 points of damage.
Jeez.
It's a really creepy feeling getting stabbed with a sword that's not actually there. This phantom warrior will be like, hey, my buddy's taking care of you, so I'm gonna go towards this. Ah! Exploding!
Wait. Pause. Wind.
Oh, yeah. Before we do that, guy, everybody rolls a reflex save.
Fort save.
Fort save.
Fort save. As a note. Still a fort save.
Adin. And Inez. So, Adin is just fine anyways. Inez goes 2 squares to the back. Or, no, Saerenrae goes 2 squares to the back.
Yeah, I'm working.
Which means
on my
Inez
fort
goes
save.
with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're with Saerenrae, so.
Kind of immobile, unaffected by wind, because you're kind of just holding on to her, aren't
So, if you let go of Saerenrae, you can stay where you are.
Yeah, it's all good.
Otherwise, you'll go back with Saerenrae.
Okay.
Cubla goes back to. Darvan gets blown back to. Sorin, what'd you get? Sorin's good.
Oh crap. Maybe I shouldn't pull on so hard.
Okay, now the Phantom Warrior goes, I'm gonna go towards you and go, exploding! As soon as I check what it explodes. 2d6, I think? 1d6. Plus 1 for every 2 cleric levels. So, 2d6 plus 2. 2d6 plus 2. It explodes in his face for 10 points of damage, which is 5. However, the thing appears to... Actually, I did that. Hold on. Took too much off. Okay. It appears to be bleeding now. Can you guys see the health bars on these things?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I tried to make it so that you could see. So the thing is oozing out ectoplasm, and Darvan goes, yes, it worked! Ha-ha! I'm awesome!
What's the Phantom Warrior doing now?
It's finishing his move.
Yeah.
And Darvan goes,
I get an opportunity attack!
yep, you do?
I'm getting there. I have to get off of defense and back to attacks. Attacks. Attack. Okay, there we go. Rolling. Oh, jeez. Good lord.
That definitely hits.
Whoops.
It is oozing ectoplasm profusely, but it is not yet dead, so it manages to slash out and get a decent hit on Darvan for 9 points of damage. Darvan is not quite bleeding, but he's not far off.
Like, hey,
Cubla.
I must have hit him.
Cubla, it is your turn.
Cubla goes, hey, look. How nice. The thing came to me. Now she's going to try and attack it. Because, you know. Hi, thing. Hi, thing. Rawr.
Cubla attacks and hits it, and it is torn to shreds beneath her claws. And it's there for a moment and then dissipates, and there is nothing there to eat.
I just realized something.
Yes.
My ice armor lasts for 5 hours.
That's a long time to last.
I know, right?
You know,
Sorry.
you could go into business by just summoning the ice armor and breaking it down into ice.
I know, right?
Cubla was like, okay, I'm going to try and intimidate the other things. Meow. Fierce.
Very fierce. Screams into the wind at the
Other warriors.
warriors, and they are taken aback because it is an impressive battle cry.
She probably is still oozing a little bit of ectoplasm when she yells them, too.
Yep. They seem definitely cautious of you. Meanwhile, The spell horror goes, I like having you at a distance, and lashes out vines full of dread at Saerenrae, and hits. Wait, let me make sure. Hits. Yep, hits. Does 8 points of damage. And
did it take itself off of fire? Because it's the other one.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it
still on
didn't.
fire.
It's still on
Okay.
fire, so it will take damage. You can roll that.
Okay.
And Saerenrae gets pushed back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares.
Okay.
You can choose
Saerenrae
whether
sucks.
you jump off or not.
No, Inez definitely jumps off at this point.
Okay, so you are up 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right there.
And maybe Saerenrae will come pick you up when she gets back up there.
It's all good.
In a couple turns.
Yeah.
Darvan goes, that worked pretty well. Let's put another blast
I want to
rune.
get rid of that one.
Well, I could get rid of it.
Or
Or
move it. One of the two.
I can just... No, I have to get rid of it because I can't move it. Okay. Darvan goes, that worked pretty well, and his hands move again.
Well, you probably could have done it if you did select pointer thingy again, but
I had select pointer on.
oh, weird.
It was too small, I couldn't move it. I could only change the size. So he does another blast rune in front of him!
Meow.
He's like, hey, it's working. Don't knock it when it's working.
Meow. Kind of gestures at the fact Sorin's ahead of them. Kind of like, this is gonna work great, Darvan.
He's like, no, I got this. Hey, Ghost Dude, you suck! He's gonna roll a diplomacy and try to fail. Or succeed. He will diplomatically insult the guy. I bet you're not even made of ectoplasm. I bet you're just made of snot. And the warrior goes, what did you say?
Why is he diplomatically... How is he diplomatically...
He's trying to be bad at diplomaticking, actually. He was...
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's not really intimidating. He's just trying to manipulate
Well,
the guy.
I think there was one that would have worked better. I don't remember what they're called. Skills. Where are you? High skills.
He was, I guess bluff.
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 Bluff would have worked better. Try bluff.
Okay, bluff still works. He's like, you're just made of snot!
Right.
'Cause
Anyway.
basically you're going, hey, look, I'm tasty.
Yeah, he's trying to make the Phantom Warrior angry.
Did he do it at that one?
Yes.
Because Soren's got the other dude covered.
Speaking of that guy, he is angry. And I'm going to roll a chance die. Okay, since it was low, he does indeed come this way, and not this way. So he goes there, and the blast rune goes off. I'm going to say it's lightning this time, because that would look cool. And he takes 6 points of damage halved.
Cubla's like, okay.
And
You're braining things to me. I'm okay with this.
he'll snarl at Darvan, because Darvan's being really irritating. Darvan's good at being irritating. And he misses Darvan as he slashes at him with his phantom sword. Saerenrae will go into the wind. 1, 2, 3. The vine horror that is no longer on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't reach anybody, so it's actually going to leave the cover. Well, is it? Let me see. What does this do? Okay, it will use an encounter type power called Caustic Cloud. Versus, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is actually a burst attack, so it will center it right here in between Saerenrae and Inez in order to hit both of them. However, let me roll again to confirm that. Okay, it is not a critical failure, but it is a failure. So, it does not... The cloud starts to form between you guys and gets blown away by the wind. Sorin, it is your turn.
Sorin has a thing by him. He's like, okay, the other one left. I'm okay with this. This is a good thing. You said that the things weren't interested in talking, right?
Not really.
Okay.
You can try it, but...
He's like, okay. This does not look like...
They
it's gonna
have
be a
been
good time
charged to
talk.
protect this area. And not
He's
to
like,
let...
okay.
Not to let anybody get into the cave, because nobody is supposed to find the Heart of Sleeping Stone.
Okay. I'm gonna attack again. Hey, that actually works okay.
Nice.
Hello.
Your scimitar slashes into it.
Mhm.
It's the warrior screams at you as bits of ectoplasm drift away and disappear.
I'm trying to intimidate again with a +2.
It is successfully intimidated.
He's like, look, we killed one of your friends. It's gonna happen to you too.
It is intimidated and will take minuses, but you hear it kind of hiss, "Must protect!"
He's like, okay, guys, the thing's not gonna stop fighting.
Darvan's like, well, then kill it.
Well, I'm working on it. It's a ghost.
Anything else for you, Sorin?
Nah.
The beetle turns around and starts digging in the grass in front of the cave. It is your turn.
Alright, am I correct in thinking that this line is unaffected by wind?
No, that's just point... The line is pointing at the unaffected by wind spots. The line itself is not. So the area in front of the tree here, where you can't see it because the thing's covering it, this spot is unaffected by wind.
Ah, cool. Well, then Inez is still going to take herself... Sorry, I'm using the wrong thing. Here. It's only 3 squares.
Each one counts.
It takes 2 squares for each movement when you're going east.
Yep. So I still should have 6, I think? Or...
I thought you couldn't move as far as everybody else.
Oh, that's true. So I get as far as here.
Okay.
And I don't know if my spell works now.
Oh no.
Sorry. I never use this spell.
That's what I say about most of mine.
Oh, no. I have 15 feet, which means that it does in fact work. Ha.
Woohoo!
So, Inez reaches out her hands and points at this thing like, "Ugh, fuck you!"
Sprout!
Reflex half on a... Sorry. So, first level spell, so... 11,
If it's
12.
above a 12, you're good.
Right, it should be a 14, but I could be wrong. Sorry, and I roll 5d4.
Okay.
And I do 11 points of damage.
Sprout! It oozes sap.
Yep, and it's on fire. It's
Still.
even more on fire. Yep. It's still on fire.
I'm on fire. It burns.
Yep.
Anything else you would like to do?
What did you do? Like flick embers at it or something?
I have a spell called Burning Hands.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
I'm guessing that, Adin has, but he does it with lightning.
If there's a fire spell, Inez probably has it.
or wants
I
it.
wouldn't know. Sorin has ice, which isn't very common except in the Banshee things.
Fire, ice, and lightning!
I even have Burning Disarm, which means that if we ever fight anything that's actually holding damn weapons, Inez can be like, that's really hot!
It won't work with the phantoms. Yeah, because it was a crossbow and I had to figure out how it was really hot without...
Yep.
When there wasn't actually metal.
Yep.
Alright.
Fire.
Adin is going to fire at this phantom warrior.
That is really hard to see right now, because it's got a thing in its face. But...
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez! Hi, Adin! Yes! That's good.
I'm gonna say that's not a confirmed crit,
Yeah,
though.
even with a bonus of, like, I don't know, like 5
I'm
or
gonna
something.
say 2d10 plus 2, because then I don't have to change a whole lot. Points of damage. So 9 points of damage on this dude. This dude. Come on.
Oh. Fucking no. Steam.
9 points of
do not
damage
do things.
on this dude as a crossbow bolt thuds into him. Adin goes.
Somehow. We're not quite sure.
Adin flourishes. The Phantom Warrior snarls at him. Adin winks. The Phantom Warrior seems confused.
Sorin's like, don't worry, we're confused too.
This Phantom Warrior will attack Sorin.
Okay. How much damage am I taking? He also has negatives in some way, shape, or form.
So 14 versus AC.
Amazing, it didn't hit me!
So he seems a little shaky after your insults, and you easily avoid his attack. End of the round, so everybody roll!
Don't roll, Adin.
Fort save.
I'm getting there.
I didn't say reflex this time.
It would have been an okay one, too, but, defenses.
So Zenra's fine this time.
Amazing. Sorin is not.
Darvan slides back too.
Sorin. Jeez.
Sorin
Really did not
slides back too, trips and falls onto Cubla, and drags both of you back another 2. And he ends up
Are you
back
sure?
here.
Cubla just got a critical success.
So that's what would have happened. But Cubla saw it coming.
I'm into Cubla.
Yeah, Sorin slammed into Cubla, tripped over her, and went rolling back until he hit to this rock back here. So you are now prone, and you have to stand up and take a d6 of damage. Your choice if it's from slamming into the rock or from Cubla clawing you as you go past.
1d6 or are you?
You are.
And of course I get the full amount.
You can choose if it was because Kubla's slashed at you as you stepped on her tail, or if you went head first into the rock.
Probably head first into the rock. So that means you get to have wonderful, possibly concussed Sorin again.
Yep. You are dizzy.
You know, the one you kept mumbling about mushroom spirits.
You are dizzy, you are prone, life sucks, and this wind is awful. Did Inez roll?
What am I rolling?
Fort save.
Oh yeah, sorry, no I didn't roll. Sorry, I'm really sleepy tonight, so it's like
Aiden's
really hard.
fine, Zenra rolled fine. Darvan actually rolled... No, Darvan did go back too.
Yeah.
And you slide back too.
Yep, it's okay. I've so far rolled really high, so, once is fair game.
And Cubla, it is your turn.
Cubla goes, hey, look, there's still lunch next to me.
Except it's not lunch.
Well, not lunch, but she kind of thinks of anything they're fighting as lunch, whether or not she gets to eat it in the end. But she's like, okay, hi there, lunch.
You have gross lunch and lunch you can't eat, and so both of those hit. It is now bleeding profusely.
And she is going to do the laughable thing that is known as intimidating.
And her shriek actually unnerves it.
Yeah, she shrieks something badly.
Unholy scream.
Yeah, she does the unholy screeching noise. So Sorin finally gets to hear unholy screeching noise. And he goes, how hard did I hit my head?
You're not sure if that was Cubla or if it was sounds flying on the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for you, Cubla?
No, she's just gonna sit there. Actually, no, she is going to step back a step.
Okay. This vine horror will put itself out. It is no longer on fire. Darvan will do a blast rune.
Is he gonna step forward and do a blaster?
Nope, he's gonna do it right there.
Okay.
And he's going to roll another bluff check. And he'll be like, hey! Ghost dude! Why would you want to go after the noisy cat when you can come after, me instead? It's not a very good bluff, but it's barely good enough.
Hits unnerved by Shrieky Cat. Would prefer to hit the much less intimidating...
Cubla gets an attack of opportunity as it goes past
like,
her.
Yay! Hello! Lunch that I don't get to eat. Hello! I'm going to attack... Oh, jeez.
And really...
What is that? Jeez. She's like...
Oops. Oops. Where'd you go? I tried to get rid of the square. Hold on.
It's gone. Is it gone out of the turn order too? Yeah. The thing is out of the turn order too. It's gone. It's really gone.
It's okay because let me roll.
Oh, it's back. It's back.
Let me roll 2d6. Yep, Kubla's claws dig into it, and then the blast rune goes off on it, and it kind of screeches in pain and disappears into the ether. Darvan's like, yes! Blast runes for the win! And Cubla makes offended noises.
She's like, meow. What about me? I did stuff. I yelled at him.
Mm-hmm. You were a very good cat.
Zenra's going to struggle forward some steps. This vine horror will use its caustic cloud and see if it works this time. Okay, so it comes up here. It is versus fortitude. So roll a fortitude save.
Working on it.
Zenra's not having a good day. So it rolled 18 versus fortitude.
Yep.
8 points of acid damage.
Oh, ow.
Ongoing 5 acid damage and blinded. Save ends both.
Okay.
Sprout! Sorin, it is your turn.
He gets up and kind of sways a little bit and is like, did I really hear something go, shrieking,
Did it?
loud shrieking noise? I'm not sure.
Sorin, you're not the one on acid right now.
Clear.
No, but he did slam his head.
Hey, Ari.
Yes.
Did the vine horror put itself out?
It did the first turn. That one.
This one?
They're both now out. Because the first round after you did your attack, this one put itself out, but this one did not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what level is this? Oh, there it is. Hello. So, Soren's gonna be like, he does the thing that is so very entertaining for him. He kind of reaches out to Darvan, who's not looking so hot, and is like, healiness.
Yay!
Heal the healer!
Heal the healer. Do relatively decently healing the healer.
Yeah, pretty decent.
He's like,
Darvan is kind of surprised, and he's like, oh.
He kind of like, more like slaps Darvan as he's like, wait, where did you go?
Darvan's like, ow! I mean, less ow. When did you get back? Oh yeah, there was that whole being blown back in the wind, doing cartwheels thing.
Yeah, and then I hit my head on the rock, and I think I misheard. I heard something yelling, unholy screeching noise. Do you mean anything like that?
Yeah, it's your cat. Remember, your cat can do that?
No, I literally heard the words unholy screeching noise.
It was your cat.
It was very loud.
It was your cat.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was right here. He holds up a couple of fingers. He holds up a couple of fingers. How many fingers am I holding up?
Darvan, did you hear words?
No. Sorin, you've got the bracelet of understand animals on.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? There's this irritated growl from up ahead. Like, human, you're dumb.
Sorin might have to become new dumb human. The beetle finds a particularly tasty patch of mold on the wall and digs it out. Inez, it is your turn.
I'm going to struggle forward 2 paces, and with my 14 on this thing, I'm going to roll my 5d4s again.
Okay.
It's a first level spell, so I might as well use the bloody thing.
Yep. Decent chunk of damage.
Yep. It's also on fire again.
Sprout! Or screeching chalkboard nails. Your choice. It is oozing sap like crazy. Anything else you would like to do, Inez?
I would like to intimidate it.
Okay.
Because Inez is getting annoyed and not being able to get anywhere.
It's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Okay, you successfully intimidate it. What are you gonna do?
Inez. Oh, I had something here. Sorry. Brain fog.
There's more where that came from.
No, it was more of she was trying to do something. Oh yeah, no, she's gonna like flick the sparks out from her hands and goes, "You like fire?"
Sprout! Somehow nails on chalkboard sounds concerned.
Yay!
It's less consistently scratchy.
Yep.
Yep.
Adin is going to fire a shot at the Phantom Warrior.
Anything? Oh, the
Oh,
stab.
I forgot. I
Okay.
forgot.
Ding.
Which one is that?
The ding is a good noise.
Final.
It is a good noise.
Ding.
Hello.
I'm pissed off at these computers today.
Oh, I succeeded by fortitude save.
Oh yeah,
Belatedly.
for the save.
Yep.
Well, you actually save at the end of your turn, I believe.
Whatever. I succeeded. That's
So you-
more
you-
than 18.
You take 5 damage at the beginning of your turn because you hadn't saved yet, but you do successfully save, so you are no longer burning from acid. Steve, do you want to roll for your own character since it's your turn? Or do you want to accept?
Go ahead.
Okay, it was a good roll, so you can go ahead and keep it. Let me roll your damage. Whew! Good thing you had me roll. You just did 18 points of damage to the Ghost
Which is
Warrior.
9, technically,
Yay.
but
Wait, what the hell?
I was
she's rolling a
a very generic.
basic thing. I assume that someone did something.
You actually came in right as I rolled your attack.
What was I attacking with?
Your
crossbow.
crossbow.
Cool.
You were doing more damage than normal.
Yeah,
I think.
probably. I didn't want to look it
You
up.
know, you were hit. You had less chance of hitting too because it was just plain D20.
You benefited from DM laziness. Your crossbow. You actually hit with both your crossbow bolts so far.
We'll let
No,
you
he
roll
missed
from
one.
now on.
Oh, 2 out of 3. So
Don't worry about it.
the Phantom Warrior is now bleeding.
Oh, and Sorin hit his head on the rock.
It will come
That
up
was the double crit fail.
and
Meow.
attack Cubla.
It's kind of like, haha.
That is a 22 versus
that is-
AC.
How much
That's
do I
a
take?
lot more
9.
damage than it's supposed to, so
Okay.
Sword slashes through Cubla. It feels weird and hurts. Everybody roll a fort save since we're at
Okay,
the end of the
get in
turn.
there. Except for Aiden. Aiden's fine.
Adin is still in the...
So don't roll. Fort. Not that it's going to affect much. You can't really go back any further. Cubla. Seriously. what's
Darvan
missing?
goes back.
Cubla.
Saerenrae goes back. Inez goes back. And Cubla goes back. Sorin, you've got a cat butt in your face.
It's like, sorry, Human, hi, Human, hi.
Well,
hi,
first it was
Hi.
like "Meh," leaving claw trails in the dirt as you're blown backwards. But then, hey!
Oh, wait,
Human.
it's my Human.
Cubla, it's your turn.
One sec.
One locomotive.
She's like, let's back up. I can't go there. Can't go there either. I can't go there either. She's actually attacking. Meow.
Okay, both of those hit.
Get back up there. Stay.
The
Okay.
thing looks like it is bleeding out at the moment, but it is not quite done. Large chunks of
out.
ectoplasm are gone and
Now
oozing
she's
away.
Haha. I would try a thing. This worked well last time. It's not going to work well, but
Meow.
she yells
Actually,
at
no.
it again.
No, she starts to do the unholy screech and some dirt flies into her throat. Meow.
Coughing. Yeah, it sounds like she's having a hairball.
She hates the wind.
Yeah. She stops coughing briefly to start yelling about how she hates the wind and woman get rid of it.
The vine horror takes the whole turn to put out the fire.
Fair enough.
Darvan is going to spend his entire turn to run, which, if I remember right, is double distance. 1,
Yeah.
Right.
You remember there's still here.
Because all they need is to get the stupid words from the cave. Zenra's going to go forward. 1, 2, 3. This vine horror.
As close as she is, she could intimidate.
Yeah, but I don't want to roll that.
I know, laziness, but...
She's going to roll a save.
Just gonna go badly.
Succeeds.
Oh, well, impressive.
Hooray, go Zenra.
This vine horror will use Lashing Vine of Dread. Sprout! And hits for 9 points of damage and pushes Zenra back 5 squares.
Does she take Inez with?
Inez, roll a, acrobatics or something, athletics type thing.
Let me see what I got.
Or fly.
In this wind, are you crazy? At 70 pounds?
Just give it your potentials. There would be negatives on the fly. Or you can roll a
on some of the other things.
Or you can roll a reflex save.
Whatever is your best option.
I'll go for a reflex save. Because my fly, I think... Oh no, my fly is... Oh, never mind. I will roll my fly.
You barely manage it.
Yeah.
Zenra's easy to leap over. Not getting caught in the wind and being blown back is the difficult part. But you do manage to hop up into the air and hover long enough as Zenra kind of gets pushed back behind you, and then you land back on the ground.
Hooray.
Sorin, it is your turn.
Soren's like, okay. I am now standing.
Yep.
And is going to run up here because Cubla's attacking this. Obviously, it's the thing he needs to attack.
Yep.
He's very happy to take the lead from his animal companion. He's like, hi thing. I'm not going to hit you, but I'm gonna...
You have a show of solidarity with Cubla.
Hooray.
Yeah, wait. And he's going to be like, this is going to work so well. I totally am going to... This is going to work so well. This isn't the same guy he's been intimidating. No, it is.
It is.
He's like, see, we're going to kill you. Or kill you again. However that works.
That's not very intimidatingly said, but somehow it works. Anything else
the first bit was very intimidating. But...
Anything else you would like to do, Sorin?
No, he's just standing there.
Awesome.
The beetle starts scraping up some grass from right there. Turns around a different direction. Inez, it is your turn.
Inez infuriatedly goes another 2 steps. Rolls her 5d4.
The thing was going to run away, but it had to put itself out of fire first.
I know.
But it is still there.
Yep.
Ouch.
Ow.
All 4s or 1s. All of them.
No in between.
No.
And what's that for? I'm curious. I missed it.
Burning hands.
I have a spell called Burning Hands.
Okay. I know what Burning Hands does.
Yep.
I just do it in lightning form.
So chunks of vines are just dropping off as they burn through. The thing is barely able to remain standing.
Fantastic.
Anything else for you, Inez?
Inez is going to look at the other one and roll Intimidate. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's alright.
Seriously. I'm not feeling great tonight.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
I can still feel sorry for you.
This is true. Here you are.
You successfully intimidate it.
Awesome.
How are you
Can
intimidating
do your,
it?
Ember flicky thing again?
Inez is going to mime blowing the flames at it.
It kind of cringes back. Sprout!
Bellsprout! Sprout!
Sprout!
Yep.
Why are we talking about Bellsprout?
Because you have an animated humanoid vine thing that does vine whip, essentially.
Yep.
You can choose whether you hear the sounds it makes as the sound of nails on chalkboard, or it could literally be going, Sprout! Even though it has no mouth or any way to make sound whatsoever. But I cannot physically make the sound of nails on a chalkboard with my voice.
Without hurting your vocal cords.
So Sprout is the stand-in. Alright, Aiden, it is your turn. What you have here, you have a nearly dead phantom warrior, you have a nearly dead vine horror, you have a not nearly dead vine horror. And there's a beetle that's off doing its thing.
You probably can't hit him. And he isn't attacking us right now, so...
So I don't know, what's the wind do to my ranged attacks?
It's not doing anything.
Partly because DM is lazy.
Partly because DM is lazy, partly because you're shooting short distances at a high speed. If you tried to shoot at the beetle, yeah, you'd take negatives.
I want to hit this one.
How far away is it?
5, 10...
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Now you just have to hit it.
Wang.
That definitely hits. Your crossbow bolt slams into it, cutting off several vines. Sprout! What else would you like to do, Aiden?
Reload.
Okay.
We'll just hide behind this rock for away from the wind.
You don't get blown back like everybody else has.
And not quite as impressively as Sorin did.
Phantom Warrior will slash
find
out.
out more about these things.
Knowledge.
I mean, nature. Like
Knowledge Arcana. Knowledge.
We already did a knowledge nature.
on the viney things.
On the viney things. The phantoms weren't out at that time. Possibly knowledge religion.
On the which one? The viney things.
On the ghosts. Ghost. But if you want to know more about the vines, knowledge nature, knowledge arcana.
I'd like to know more about the vines.
So these things you have heard of, they are ensorcelled vines. They're kind of like a golem, but made with plants instead of rocks. They are evil alignment. They are designed to hide and strangle innocent people. So when you guys first came upon them, you couldn't see them very well in the trees. They just looked like vines, but then they dropped down and formed into a humanoid shape. So these were originally ensorcelled, and you could try dispel magic or something like that. It might work, it might not.
Alright.
It depends on whether, how you create more of them. If they are created only by ensorcelling vines, dispel magic would work. If they somehow manage to, cell divide themselves to make new ones, it wouldn't.
Alright.
This Phantom Warrior attacks Sorin. That is a 16 versus AC. No, versus...
Does he still have negatives going?
Yes. So that is a 14 versus reflex.
Oh, against reflex?
Against reflex.
Alright, I have to get back to reflex, I'm sorry.
You have to return to reflex.
Okay. Yeah.
So you are good. You duck his sword as he swings at you. His oozing ectoplasm also misses you, which is good because that maybe would be gross. You're not sure.
He's a bit confused as to the thing.
Cubla, it is your turn.
No. Everyone roll for it.
Oh yeah, everybody roll a fort save. Except for
Sorin.
people that are in protected areas.
Honestly, Sorin.
Okay.
Sorin, you
focusing
suck.
on this.
Cubla. That's much better. Sorin, take notes from Cubla. Oh wait, you don't have plus.
Sorin gets pushed back 2 steps. Cubla is fine. Inez goes back 2 steps. Saerenrae goes back 2 steps. Let me roll again for Darvan to see if he...
Good Lord, Darvan. What are you doing for a critical fort save against this thing?
I'm gonna say that instead of moving back 2 steps, he manages to move forward 2 steps.
Hooray!
I'm gonna read the damned thing so we can leave!
Watch out for the vine thing!
I hate wind! Cubla.
Guys,
Yes?
sorry, I hate to do this, but can we call it soon? Because honestly, I'm gonna, like, pass out.
Yeah.
And it's not that I
Can I roll
don't...
for Cubla to see if she kills the thing?
Yeah. So,
It's not that I don't
really-
enjoy this, but we've had people in and out all evening, and
Yeah.
I'm super cranky. Not because of the game, but because my throat is scratchy, and I'm gross.
So, I'm gonna say, yes, Cubla kills the warrior. The vines disappear into the trees and leave you guys alone. Darvan scrambles past the beetle, who notices him too late, and he manages to read the things written in the cave, because he's thinking, I'll read it, and if we can get out of here, I hate this wind. So
Yay, Darvan.
he scrambles into the cave, reads the thing a couple of times, memorizes it, and runs back out. And you guys retreat from the cave. And Darvan is panting because he just ran crazy amounts and kind of flops
Into the
onto the
wind.
ground.
Into the wind.
Sorin's like, are you okay?
Fine. I hate wind.
Sorin's like pulls out a water thing and is like, here, have water.
So he takes a drink.
Inez wants to have a full rest before we go next
To the
location.
next one. Yep, that's probably fine. Anybody gonna ask Darvan what he said? Saw?
Yes.
So what was it?
Oh, yeah. It read... It said, hold on, I got it. Seek the heart along the books of the Whittle Rang Luke. No. Seek the heart. It was not carved very well. Seek the heart along the blanks of the Wit Ruined Lake. Hold on, I got this.
Maybe we should have asked someone else to run up, or you could have put your glasses on.
I do not need glasses! Seek the heart along the banks of the White Ringed Lake. That's what it said. Grumble, grumble, grumble. He drinks the rest of your water.
White Runed Lake?
White Ringed Lake.
Ring.
Now, that doesn't sound like it's enough information to find the heart. Korg told you that there was...
I hate to let you know this, but we could have ended it sooner because Ran is 4 times distance.
Oh. Yeah, he could have gotten up there.
What?
Run is 4 times the distance, apparently. You do know that there is more information at the other location, the Land's Wounds. So you guys decide to retreat away from the cave so that you aren't affected, because you're tired of hearing it, for one. So you retreat far enough that you cannot hear the damned wind. And you decide to take a long rest. And we will pick up again next time.
Yay!
And cooks, you guys get dinner.
Yay! It was a good game, guys. It's nothing. I just want everybody to know it's nothing to do with the quality of the game.
Oh no, we were almost done. It's okay.
Yeah, we didn't skip more than maybe a round or two at most.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Darvan would have gotten to the thing.
Yeah, he would have gotten to the thing
And
and then
We
run
probably
back
would have
out.
killed one of the vine horrors. We wouldn't have done the other one. We would have ignored the beetle.
Yeah, we were all determined to ignore the beetle.
Well, the beetle was happy
And
to
it
ignore
was
you.
determined to ignore us.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that is it for tonight. I'm going to turn off the recording.
Hey, we lasted the